From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Scanning the field, it's Shelton. Finds a spot in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his man down the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Ducks are marching down the field. Off play action on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO, it's complete. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Shelton. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying to impose their will with the run. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Ducks pounded the looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys, and touchdown Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Gresham. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. Might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Tight end now in motion. Now from inside the red zone. Pressure coming. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Dropping back, it's Shelton. Got it. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. Just about 30 seconds to go, and you want to score, but the last thing you need to do is give up a cheapie. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. 1st and 10 coming up. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Finds his back in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Shelton. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Gresham. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. And the Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. He ended up going back. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Ducks are flying down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the bootleg. Now rolling to the left. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. 3rd down following the sack by the D. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. So after they mark off the yardage, it's still 3rd and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. After the penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Heel off one deep down the left side. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. You want to talk about... After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Here's the pressure, and they got him.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Dropping back, it's Shelton. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right on the money. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure to his right. Touchdown, Oregon! And the pummeling has started.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing could be an alley. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Going to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The option, he'll keep it. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll try it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The inside handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk